Ready.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sequoia team. Welcome to another episode of Deal Closed. So every time when we have a special deal that is closed, we would like to make a video like this to introduce our loan consultants, so that they can share with everybody how they find the clients, what is the process, so on and so forth, so that people can understand what kind of deal that Sequoia can actually close. So today is our honor to invite a beautiful couple, the Paradise couple, onto our platform. And they just closed one deal. This deal is called equity share. So with this particular deal, when the client gets the money, they do not need to pay mortgage. There's no interest for the next 10 years. When they get the money, they can use the money however they want to use it. So without further ado, we would like to interview the Paradise couple. We have Aurora and Luo on the line. Hi, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Alan.
Alan, it's
So
an
nice to see you and nice to be here with everyone.
absolute pleasure, honor, really, because I think the issues about helping people, if it isn't for relationships and people being of value and helping each other and being there for each other, humans have very little business being on planet Earth. So we're very
Absolutely.
delighted that we can have this opportunity to tell folks what we did, how we did it, how important it was to the person who received the benefit, and go from there. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Sure. Well, in being with Sequoia, we've been here since January and we've been learning so many different processes and we've been so excited about the team. We've been excited to be here with Alan and he's always accessible to us, which is just beautiful for an owner. And thank you so much, Alan, for that. It really shows the integrity of the company.
Absolutely.
And also the love behind what you're doing. So I think that's really important to myself, and I know it is important to Lou also. We were business owners together for 27 years in a natural products company. Lou is a product developer of natural products, and we shouldered the responsibilities in that company, and we love sharing and shouldering these responsibilities today.
Absolutely.
So, knowing the community here, we've been involved with the Chamber of Commerce, we're with the Kiwanis Club, so we're really networking with a lot of people in our home community. And someone knew that we were doing Sequoia, and they were, interested in talking to us further about other things that they needed. So, Lou, I'll let you take it from there.
Yeah, everyone has heard for sure. If you watch television all the time, and I'm bored to death with that part of it. But if you watch commercials all the time, you will see somebody, a very famous actor or whoever, talking about home reverse mortgages. And if you look into reverse mortgages, sometimes they work fine for certain folks. Sometimes it's not the thing to do. And other times they simply are not qualified. You remember, somebody's home is a very personal, probably one of the most personal assets, all your dreams or your kids growing up. And what we find now is, we have a community that is getting older. A lot of folks are asking these questions about things in their retirement. What can I do to have more disposable money since things are getting tighter and tighter? And in this particular case, these beautiful folks came to us and told us they went through the process of a couple of different organizational groups, some commercials they looked at to do a reverse mortgage, and they were not qualified for whatever reason. Well, we said, one of the things about how you can find out, how a company cares. Here we have a commercial real estate lending and business lending mechanism, platform, a business services platform that looks to take care of everyone. Now, we don't do home mortgages. That's the only thing we don't do, residential stuff. But here's a typical example of a product that is needed by a lot of people who are now either looking at retirement, their incomes may be low. In this particular case, this couple had some pretty significant debt. That was the reason why they wanted to do this reverse mortgage. And they needed extra funds from paying off their debts for their home-based business. which they couldn't do marketing. They couldn't do much of anything because they just didn't have the money. And these are very capable people, by the way. So when we talked with them, we said, by the way, we have a program called Equity Share. And unlike the reverse mortgage, which unfortunately is a loan, this is not a loan. We have people who are in this particular format, this company that we brought aboard as a partner. And what they do is they invest with you. They help you to get what you need to pay debts down or whatever you want to use the money for. In this case, that's what they wanted, twofold: pay some debts down, being able to have capital to market their business, and have taken a breath, especially before the holidays. They were off the charts, so delighted that they went through the process. And here, Alan, this is one of the cool things about your leadership. We had a discussion first with the folks at Equity Share. The company name, we can tell you what it is if you're Sequoia, if you're in Sequoia, or you could just go to the Equity Share and take a look at it yourself. But here's what we did. We found out who the person that was going to talk to these clients and had a discussion first with them. It made it much easier for us to be able to give them the comfort they needed. And he phenomenally walked them through every single step, showed every scenario in terms of what it was going to cost. There's no interest, there's no monthly payments. In fact, you don't have anything that you have to concern yourself about this kind of share. When somebody comes and invests in your situation in your home, it's like taking some equity and doing something different. Then instead of having another loan on top of a loan, you have something where you have a partner who's helping you pay your debts down. And in this case, having the marketing money to go off and succeed in their business. And they're doing phenomenally well. So personally, from a personal point of view, and I know how Alan feels about this, when you can help somebody where all the rest of the world they talk to couldn't, and you can show them something that actually did fit for them.
Absolutely.
It just the most beautiful thing in the world. And here's the last thing I want to say, just from a point of reference to Sequoia. We know how much Alan Luo cares about everybody who's engaged in Sequoia, from the lenders to the clients to all of us as consultants to everybody who's participating, building this phenomenal disruptor, the best disrupting mechanisms in the world. Don't take market share away from somebody else. They recognize a category no one else recognized, and then they take and go out and make that happen. The rest of the world gets benefited. So here's a way to help everyone enjoy a happier, healthier, and more prosperous life. And I mean, if that doesn't check everybody's boxes, like, oh my God, I love doing this, and look at this company that's helped me to do that. So it's an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be aboard and being able to help here.
And Alan, what I loved the best about this was when, after we talked to them, we brought them to the website and we showed them the link, because you don't put the information, and especially on something so suggestive as this and personal. So you just bring the person to the website and they fill in their questionnaire, they apply now. So simple. And then you're out of it, because now it's between them and HomeTap.
And the expert.
It's
the
experts who could show them
like every
exactly what it is. And that person needs to feel comfortable with what they're doing, obviously, in this. So they explain it to you.
Full disclosure.
You have time to think about it. Nobody pushes it down your throat. So you have time to really look at the documentation and, then sign it. And, once it's closed, then you get paid. And we did.
Which was beautiful. My God, forgot that part. That might just be.
Which was really
now,
wonderful.
Imagine we're helping somebody gain an opportunity in their part of their life, where now have a cash reserve, they have debts that are paid, they're off and running, and we get paid for it. Oh my God.
And they are thrilled, and they're just really thrilled. Became fast friends, and I know they're looking at other platforms in the Sequoia lending platform also. And we might even just recruit them.
Yes, just in case.
Have them become affiliates with us.
Yeah, have an affiliate program.
We're thrilled to be here, Alan. Thank you for inviting us to share.
Yeah, we're so happy. Thank you. It's an honor to share with everybody. Equity Share, honor to share.
So thank
Wow,
you.
beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Aurora. Thank you so much, Lou, for sharing with us your experience on the Sequoia platform. And that's what this platform is all about. Ever since the beginning, when we designed this platform, we do not want anybody to become an expert. We have expert behind the scene. And as long as you follow the system, things will happen. So again, the philosophy is that, hey, we all focusing on what we do the best, which is out there generating the leads, talking to the community, let people know that, hey, they have the funding platform that they can tap into to get the funding that they need, whether it's equity shares or commercial loans or business loans, whatever that might be. And that is our main focus, is to provide solutions for our business people, not just sell them a product and leave, but also is to give them the solution. If one does not work, then we tap into another one and tap into another one until we can find them the funding sources, or we exhausted our funding sources. But regardless, that is what this platform is all about. We don't need you to become an expert on what this thing is about. We have expert behind the scene that walk you through every single step of the way until you get this deal closed. Okay.
So one of the things, I'm sorry, Alan, I just couldn't help it. Knowing your military background, my military background, the one thing that everyone who's a veteran knows, you never, ever leave anyone behind. You always elevate people to another level where they're finally on the road they belong, and we just solved the problem. We have a solution for their issues. And since it was Veterans Day and the Marine Corps birthday, and I don't mind saying that the Marine Corps is part of the Navy, since you were in the Navy.
Absolutely. Yep. Love it. That's what leadership is all about. Yeah, that's what I encourage everybody to do, is that, hey, when you come into Sequoia, understand that many of us have never exposed to the commercial lending space. We don't know what it is, but after you do your first deal, after you get your first deal funded, now you become a leader. Now you know how to lead, you know how the system works, and you have more confidence to go out there to talk to people and have them to come onto the Sequoia as affiliate. So what my suggestion to everyone is that, hey, if you've never been through the system, at least been through it one time. Get one deal done. Make yourself a commitment to yourself that you get at least one deal done. Once you get through the system, now everything becomes much easier.
Exactly. And so again, thank you, Alan. Thank you. And if there's anything else you'd like us to say or do at this point in time, we could just honestly be able to. What I love about this, we're just saying exactly what it is that happened, how we can be successful, how we can make sure that all we have to do is do, like you said, all the time. Do what you already do. Talk to the people you know. Let them know this platform exists. It's astounding. You get everybody from loan officers who say, and commercial people that have been in business 35 years. I mean, you guys can actually do that. You can actually do this. And we said, absolutely. And so thank you, Alan. We can't thank you and your team enough for making this platform genuine and real and touches the heart of people in their life. So thank you so much.
And naming it after my first granddaughter is just beautiful. That's what brought me to you.
Beautiful. And also they also mentioned one thing. After they talk to the client, they also introduce the client to our platform, because, hey, most of the people that we deal with are business people. They need funding not just one time. They need to come back to get funding over and over and over. And instead of they keep looking for funding, might as well plug them into Sequoia. We have over 500 different funding sources. Now they can fund their own businesses. And think about this. And they have their own business associate as well. Now the network starts to grow. And that's what I see with Aurora and Luo. And, for the longest time, it's just a couple doing things. And all of a sudden, now they have a huge team down at the New Jersey area. And I'm so excited about it. Now he's able to bring in affiliate that used to be in the banking industry, used to be in the VP in a bank, and so on and so forth. So again, there's a lot of quality people is coming onto their team. So the most important thing, guys, is that, hey, when you do your part, when you follow the system, when you plug into it, don't be a Rambo out there trying to do this thing by yourself. And when you plug into the system, things will happen. We are here to help. Not just me helping you. We have a whole team of people that are helping you. So in 2024, let's all plug in together and let's all make this thing happen for every one of us. So thank you so much. And we will see you in the next episode.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks so much, Alan.